So this is upstairs operation of the holding tank, pumping of the holding tank. Once you started the generator and it's running and you've got the power connected, then you flick that switch and watch closely the amps gauge, because if that amps gauge goes like that, that means that the pump has started, and it shouldn't, because on the same line as this switch there is another switch that should be off, always off when not in operation, because you want to start the pump downstairs after opening the valve. So again, and the generator is running, you flick that switch. If that dial doesn't react, you're okay, nothing happens. You just turned on, you just closed one switch in a circuit, but the other one is still open. So after doing this, you go to the engine room, and then you just watch the part that I've done there. Once you've turned on the pump up downstairs in the engine room, you come back here and you go through the door and you watch roughly here. You should figure out where, by the location of that valve, where the outlet is. It's probably about a foot, maybe a bit less, underwater. And you see the you should see in especially in calm water the effluent going out, and you just keep watching until you see that it's getting thicker, more browny, less watery, and then the bubbles come. Once the bubbles come, you just run quickly and flick that switch back off. That turns off the pump. Then you run to the engine room and flick the other switch. There's a very important thing not to forget about it, so that the switches are always in sync, as they should be, and then close the valve. And this is your operation. I know it's very chaotic explaining it, but it's, you know, it takes me like 5 minutes to complete the whole thing, depending on how much shit is in a tank. But yeah, anyway, have to end this one 3 minutes.